Good morning, everybody. It's Friday morning. This is Africa Bound Girl. I'm getting ready to brine some meat. Now, this is what I do with the less cut meat, the legs, the leg quarters, anything that is a less expensive cut. I brine it like I'm going to smoke it, and then I grill it. I wash it and grill it. So today on the menu is drumsticks. They were 69 cents, which is pretty, that's all right. $3 worth of meat here, and that'll do us probably 2 meals. There's 3 of us in the household. So what I'm doing today is I'm adding, I have a food grade bucket that I use solely for brining, nothing else. And so I've got a little water in here, and what the recipe calls for that I use, and I've used for a long time, and I usually don't measure anything, so that's just the kind of cook I am. But if memory serves, it calls for 3/4 cup of salt. This is pink Himalayan salt. That's usually the only kind of salt that I use. And the point here is to dissolve it and get it dissolved in the water. And then I use 3/4 cups granulated, or 2/3 cup, granulated sugar. And so the purpose of this is to soak the meat. I like to soak the meat at least 6 hours. So it's 7 o'clock in the morning here in West Central Illinois. Now I'll add, this is EVOO. And I will add a couple tablespoons. I'm not going to measure that. And it also calls for soy sauce. Now, we are gluten-free here. Plus, my dad is also allergic to soy, and so am I. So, soy sauce. So we can't have that. So sometimes I'll just do this. Sometimes I'll add steak sauce, Worcestershire sauce, anything. Whatever I feel like. We make jalapeno jam here. I'll add some of that. Whatever I feel like for the day. And then you put your chicken in and you fill it. To cover the chicken, you put the lid on and you let it marinate in the refrigerator. And when that's done, I usually do it 6 hours. If I'm doing a whole chicken for the smoker, I do it overnight. But we only got 10 chicken breasts, so to speak. So, chicken legs. So what I'm going to do is brine it until dinner time, which is about 4 to 5. I'll get it out. I'll rinse it really well, and then we'll put it on the grill. And it makes it really juicy, really tender. It's a great way to stretch your meat and to make okay cut of meat tastes better. You can use it with beef, pork, anything. So you like my salt crock here? I got my pink Himalayan salt down in there. This is an old salt crock that I've had for years, and I use it all the time. So anyway, let me pan you around here. I want to show you something. This is my kitchen. I have a dining room, so we have an eat-in kitchen. And I love to use seller's cabinets. I have one behind me, and then one over here. That's a Hoosier. And then one over there. And they house all my food and pots and pans and things like that. Got my chickies this morning. I went to Aldi's, and I wanted to show you something. Here is the gluten-free bread at Aldi's. The picture, and this is the bread. I don't know if you can see it. I can literally cup it in my hand. It's so tiny. I was shocked. Let's put it that way. Gluten-free is new for me. I've been on it a couple of weeks, and I need to. And bread is something that I make homemade. Apparently, I'm going to have to learn how to revamp and make it homemade. This is the pasta. It's 16 ounce for $1.25. So this is not a bad buy. I was happy with that, but shocked with this. And this will probably be the only time I buy this. Calling it a half a loaf would be generous. So I got my coffee this morning. The sun's coming up. So I appreciate you all. I hope this help with your food budget and help you stay alert to things that are not so budget friendly. So I appreciate you. Blessings to you all. This is LeXze, Africa Bound Girl.